Building your identity, capacity, and energy in your 20s is the single most powerful move you can make for lifelong success. Listen carefully because you are about to learn the hidden work that transforms your future. Most people chase visible achievements and regret it later. Society tells you that exotic vacations, big titles, and picture-perfect lives mean success, but those things rarely lead to deep fulfillment. The truth is, almost no one talks about the invisible foundations that matter most. So basically, it is like constructing a house with a fancy facade but a cracked foundation. Ignore the structure and the whole thing comes crashing down. In this video, I will show you the 3 high leverage areas to focus on in your 20s. These investments earn you exponential returns in your 30s, 40s, and beyond. Chapter 1. The Early Achievement Paradox. We confuse the markers of success with the makers of success. We prioritize symbols over substance. That creates what I call the early achievement paradox. The more you chase external validation, the more you risk undermining your long-term trajectory. You take the prestigious job you hate just to impress others. You stay in draining relationships for social capital. You accumulate debt to keep up appearances. Every one of these choices compounds negatively over time. Hear me out because this is foundational. Achievements in your 20s do impact your future, but only when they are byproducts of the right inner work. Otherwise, they become traps that hold you back. So basically, it is not grinding harder or living wilder. It is mastering invisible assets that no one sees. Chapter 2. Introducing the ICE method. ICE stands for Identity Formation, Capacity Building, and Energy Protection. These are the invisible assets you build within yourself. Once in place, they appreciate over time and no one can take them away. Now, I will break down each component step by step. Chapter 3. Identity Formation. This is about separating your authentic self from cultural programming. Trait number 1. Value Excavation. Write down your current goals and ask why 5 times for each. This reveals whether your motivations are internal or external. For example, I once thought I had to become a lawyer. Asking why 5 times uncovered I craved respect and security. I then found other paths that aligned with my true interests. Trait number 2. Controlled failure exposure. You need to practice failing in safe environments regularly. I joined a stand-up comedy class knowing I would bomb on stage. That built my confidence to handle bigger risks in life. Trait number 3. Relationship inventory. Make a 2-column list of people who energize you versus those who drain you. Review it quarterly and shift your time accordingly. This simple exercise can dramatically change your life. Chapter 4. Capacity Building. This is about developing skills that compound over decades. Trait number 1. Deep work capacity. Your ability to focus deeply without distraction is a superpower. Start with just 30 minutes of undistracted work each day. Voiceover, 30 minutes. No phone, no email, no social media is allowed. Then increase your focus time by 15 minutes each week. Aim to reach 2 to 3 hours of deep focus eventually. Voiceover, 2 to 3 hours. Mastering this skill puts you ahead of 95% of your peers. Voiceover, 95%. Trait number 2. Discomfort tolerance. Learn to face and stay with difficult emotions and situations. Cold showers, hard conversations, or reaching out despite fear all count. This skill is a major predictor of long-term success. Trait number 3. Learning agility. Adopt a 30-day skill sprint approach to rapid learning. Voiceover, 30-day. Pick any skill that stretches you and dedicate a few hours each day. The process of pushing through early struggles builds lasting confidence. Chapter 5. Energy Protection. This is about preserving your most valuable resource, energy. Trait number 1. Attention Hygiene. Delete addictive apps and limit mindless scrolling. Create a low-information diet and unsubscribe from noise. I reclaimed roughly 15 hours each week by doing this. Trait number 2. Recovery Rhythm. Design a weekly pattern for rest and renewal before burning out. Daily meditation or a weekly screen-free evening can work wonders. A full weekend reset day can recharge you deeply. Trait number 3. Decision minimization. Automate low-impact choices to save mental energy. Meal templates, capsule wardrobes, and routines are key. This frees up bandwidth for high-stakes decisions. Chapter 6. Scientific Foundations. In your 20s, your prefrontal cortex is still maturing. That part of your brain handles planning and self-regulation. It makes this decade both malleable and consequential. Neuroscience shows early investments in self-control compound over decades. Every habit you build now shapes your adult brain wiring. The earlier you invest, the stronger the impact. So focus on systems more than outcomes during this critical period. Chapter 7. Common Pitfalls. Pitfall 1. Rigid identity and fixed plans. Most people write elaborate 5-year plans and cling to them. Voiceover, 5-year plans. When life shifts, they panic and lose momentum. Instead, hold provisional identities open to evolution. Ask, what am I curious about today? Not, what is my passion forever? Pitfall 2. Superficial networking. A large circle of acquaintances feels important, but rarely supports you. Deepening 5 to 10 key relationships yields far better results. Pitfall 3. Outcome obsession. People chase milestones and ignore daily habits. The real magic happens in consistent routines, not flashy gains. Pitfall 4. Short-term games. If you optimize for instant rewards, you sacrifice long-term potential. Regularly ask, what will my future self thank me for? Allocate at least 20% of your time and resources to long-term bets. Voiceover, 20%. Chapter 8. Real-life case study. At 28, I had an impressive resume, but felt empty inside. I was perpetually exhausted and my friendships were shallow. Then I applied the ICE method step by step. I paused before every big decision and checked my motives. I started weekly mapping of my values and relationships. I built consistent deep work sessions and a cold shower routine. I deleted distracting apps and set up daily habits on autopilot. Within 3 years, my career soared and my energy stabilized. I formed genuine friendships and felt in control of my life. The gap between my checklist and my happiness finally closed. Chapter 9. How to start today. Pick one ICE component and take one action this week. Maybe a 30-minute deep work session this afternoon. Voiceover, 30-minute. Or initiate a tough conversation you've been avoiding. Or delete a social app that triggers comparison. Or schedule your first screen-free recovery evening. Small actions compound into major shifts over time. Consistency beats sporadic intensity every time. The true power move is becoming someone who succeeds whether anyone is watching or not. The discomfort you face now becomes your future advantage. This is not an overnight hack but a long-term game. Embrace the obstacle as the way forward. Chapter 10. Reflection questions. What did you learn about your true values today? Which relationship in your life gives you energy? What is one low-stakes failure you can embrace this week? How might you structure your day for more deep work? Which decisions can you automate right now? Strike answers in the comments below and inspire others. I really want to hear your insights and challenges. Bonus tip: review your progress every month to stay on track. A monthly check keeps you honest and adaptive. Now let's look ahead to long-term horizons. Your 20s are an extended season of exploration. Treat them like a sandbox for trying different paths. Fail fast, learn deeper, and pivot with clarity. Every iteration reveals more about who you are and what you want. This mindset makes every experience valuable data. Even setbacks become fuel for your growth. When you focus on identity, capacity, and energy, you build unstoppable momentum. Make substance your North Star. Stop chasing other people's definitions of success. Define success on your own terms and pursue it relentlessly. Now I want to hear from you directly. What hit you hardest in this video? Which ICE component feels most challenging? Share your story in the comments so I can help you refine your approach. I will read every response and make videos answering your questions. If you have specific dilemmas, I want to tackle them in future episodes. Your journey matters and can inspire a whole generation. Thank you for investing your time in this deep dive. If you found this valuable, show some love with a thumbs up and ring the bell so you never miss an insight. Let's build a community of long-term thinkers. Together, we can redefine what success in your 20s really means. Now go take that first small action and start shifting your trajectory. You've got this, and I've got your back. Stay focused on invisible improvements, not external applause. I'll be back soon with even more strategies to supercharge your inner growth. In the meantime, share this video with a friend who needs it. You might be the game changer they are searching for. And remember, progress over perfection every single day. Take the challenge. Transform your 20s into a launchpad for greatness. Your present self and your future self are on the same team. Make choices they will both be proud of. If you enjoyed this content, click the thumbs up and hit the bell icon. That support helps me keep creating deep dive videos for you. This channel is dedicated to substance, not noise. I can't wait to see your progress and stories. So, comment below and let me know your biggest takeaway. Your feedback shapes the next videos I make. End of video preview. Next I'll dive into advanced energy hacks. Stay tuned for that if you need deeper systems to protect your energy. Okay friends, thanks for watching all the way through. I appreciate your time and commitment to inner growth. Drop your questions below and I'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Let's keep building long-term success together. Thank you, and see you soon. Closing scene with thumbs up and bell icons. Fade out with uplifting instrumental. Remember, your 20s set the stage, but don't define your entire story. You can always course correct and build better habits at any age. But starting now gives you a massive head start. The small, consistent choices you make today will echo for decades. So, choose wisely and intentionally. I believe in your potential to build an extraordinary life. Now, go make it happen. Be brave, be curious, and embrace the journey. Catch you in the next video with more life-changing insights. Until then, keep focusing on what truly matters.